We're going to do some damage control with Apple. Mark, the stock got a rare downgrade from Bank of America yesterday, citing macroeconomic challenges ahead, which tanked shares by around 5%. And that break of 150 was very significant. Also made a volume profile breakdown, shifted the volume profile lower. What are your thoughts on Apple? How soon can the stock recover at this point?
I mean, if you look at where the market is and where Apple was the last time the market was at this point, Apple still has further to go, at least 10 points, probably more. What I will, we talk about the fact that big money, that giant orders are a magnet. They're a magnet for one another. And I want, and you can actually see it here. So take a look at this. At 13:51, all right, that's military time. So that's going to be about 1:51 Eastern time. A trader steps in and buys 20,000 of the October 28th 125 puts. Well, 20 minutes later, 27 minutes later, a customer buys the November 4th 120 puts 20,000 times. Then, a little over an hour later, customer comes in and buys 20,500 of the regular Nov 120 puts for 243. Another 10,500 go up. And earlier in the day, on the open, a customer bought short-dated 135 puts for 88 cents. Those are had paid already pretty nicely. So this is unusual flow for Apple because Apple typically does not see orders over 10,000 contracts. Typically, we're dealing with 1, 2, on the big side, maybe 3 or 4,000. To see this much size flow in Apple over a short period of time is kind of astounding and very eyebrow raising. And I think it points toward Apple potentially really facing a grinder here. If you want to know how do we get to the levels that AAPL and I were discussing, the answer is Apple going to 125 or lower. And I think that is in the cards.
Yeah, I see it too, Mark. I mean, yeah, the volume profile breakdown, it shifted lower yesterday. It's supporting lower prices for Apple, which is not good for anyone who wants to go long Apple right now. I see that the downside has the path of least resistance.